I remember a long time ago, well, not so much a long time ago, but you were the premise of Fathom was to really engage the search part of it and to say,
Right.
okay, well, if you were to ask a question, just like you would with ChatGPT now, would I get content that would answer that question, i.e., the meaning of life, anything to do with, philosophy, whatever it may be. And so is that still going? And if so, are you using ChatGPT to leverage those capabilities right
Right.
now?
So yeah, so the Fathom player still performs that style of search, along with traditional keyword search and general semantic AI powered search. It can do question answering search. So when you are searching Fathom, you can ask a question like, "What is the fundamental nature of consciousness?" Or, what's happening in the startup world, and it will actually search through podcasts and then use AI to actually answer those questions. You can also do that for an individual podcaster's content, which is really cool. So if you go to Huberman Lab, right, and you ask, what effect does caffeine have on our body? You're going to get a series of clips that directly answer that question, which is really neat. That style of artificial intelligence, or that style of AI task, is what's called extractive question answering. So we're actually having the AI look at a body of text and tell us whether or not there's an answer contained to a question within that body of text. And if so, where is it, right? We are not currently using any generative models to supplement that search. It's something that we could do very, very quick if we wanted to, and in a very, very advanced way. I mean, there's been some examples of this out there. There are, with all those examples, you also do see a lot of hallucination problems, which can be problematic. But I think that's balanced out a little bit if you reference the source material, right, for the answer. And so it's kind of up in the air still whether or not we'll ultimately go down that road of including, GPT generative responses on top of everything else. And yeah, that's kind of when we first started working on Fathom, we started with that search engine. And the interesting thing is that to build that kind of search engine, there's a lot of processing that needs to happen that fundamentally over time has enabled a variety of other AI piece of functionality like highlight extraction, chapter generation, recommendation, similar episode and similar podcast computation.